And one thing, are you seeing my videos after the class? Honestly, you just tell me how many of you are uh, no, when I see in my YouTube channel, I don't want to promote my channel, but why I'm recording the sessions is many students are missing my sessions, and my session will be like a continuation, isn't it? I'm continuing the classes day by day, and I'm prolonging it. So if you do not, if you are missing any sessions, you can ask me, and so that I'll be showing the link through YouTube. That is the only media where I can have a rapport with you. So that's why I request everyone, please visit my the channel. In that you have many whatever the classes I'm recording, I'm posting then and there. So please visit it, and you can also give me feedback when I'm giving any lecture. If you want me to explain any topic, when you if you are having any doubts, I will repeat it again, because we have so much of time. We have completed half of the syllabus as of now. Only half, only just some part of third unit is left over, fourth and fifth unit. It takes me just one month time to complete, but rest of the time we will be idle. So that's why I am giving you many videos, I'm motivating you. And I even asked you to do, like, some of the students just go to your nearby grocery shop or a saloon shop, go to them and talk with them. See, ultimately, you know what is the crisis that is going on in the society. As all of you know, everyone got affected due to this pandemic situation, or even the software corporate companies, in educational institutes, all institutes, even you, if you go for textile industry, except food industries, food and beverages, all of the enterprises got affected because of this. So that's why I'm telling you, if you're having some, see, like, entrepreneur is a one, it is on one side. Though if you wanted to do a job, that is also on other side, but this will fetch you if you're gathering some information from your nearby shops, or how to start up, like from where they are getting the stabilization, how they are maintaining the margin of the market, from where they are getting the products, okay, from how are they doing this promotion. We had seen, like, last class we had seen, like, some of them are giving the discount, some of them are giving the free samples. So those all, if you talk with them, or if in your family, if anyone is doing a business, talk with them and just jot down and give a presentation to us. Even we don't know, even I myself, I'm not an entrepreneur here, I'm a lecturer, right? So I'm gathering the information through net and books, but I'm not giving you the practical experience what I'm having, because I'm not working, I'm not an entrepreneur. So a real entrepreneur will give you a more points rather than go through in the conference papers or the books or whatever I am giving you. So that's why I'm telling you, I'm in each class I'm telling you, but one, at least in I'm expecting at least one person, madam, today I went to a nearby some enterprise or a shop, none of you are responding to me. I'm really feeling bad. And daily I'm telling you, just nearby or a known person in your relatives or friends, someone or else, one person will be doing a business, talk with him and gather the information. I think that information will help you in writing your external exams, or in future if you want to start a small company. You know, like, 2 days back I had visited ikea shop, okay. In that, they had displayed one video. It was like, it is I'll show you, like, there was a group of women who are working in Chennai. They work in the home, and they make this baskets with banana leaf. They dry this banana leaf and they are making this basket. And you don't know, when I saw that basket, it was about rupees 800. It is just a simple basket, but it is an handmade with a banana leaves, and it cost around 800 rupees. Just imagine, how many baskets they are manufacturing a day and how much they are getting the profit out of it. See, I'm really surprised that basket, you know, when you see it in a normal general bazaar, in a normal shops, or in normal market, you will not buy it. But the same basket, they kept it in IKEA, and it is looking something a rich sort of basket, and everyone is buying that, and the cost is 800. It is not so much worth. 800 is not worthful product for that, but they are giving amount for the handmade products, right? So that was a very good startup from a group of women, like group of people. They gathered in an house. They took a two rooms to manufacture that. They were doing with the hand, and they are selling it in IKEA. See that, I'm telling you, entrepreneurship, you don't take it as a subject. See, I'm having time now, that's why I'm telling you. Actually, I don't waste time. I'll be keep on completing my syllabus. But when I'm seeing such a items in different such a shopping malls, like even we can also do that. See, like you can make pickles from your house, and one of the students had given a seminar that one lady, she was selling the pickles and jam in the beach, okay, because of push factors. She started that, and now she is a successful entrepreneur, okay. So not only you don't take that, madam is telling to go and do talk with them. Because of this pandemic situation, you cannot go to each and every shop, and you cannot do the survey. But you can, I think you will be going to buy a biscuit packet to your nearby shop, isn't it? For a biscuit packet, or for a pen, you will be going. So when you go them, I think you can have a talk with them, and you can gather some information, and it will help you in future. It will surely help you in the future, right? So let me stop my discussion, and we'll go back to the PPT. Okay, so this was a project formulation where you will be doing the technical, financial, environmental feasibility, and you will be formulating a document called as in a project report, whereby you will be having a discussion with the investors, whether they when they see this document, they will be thinking whether to invest on you or not. Okay, so this is called as in a project formulation, whereby you will be getting maximum benefits from the minimum expense in a short span of time. So then in the next slide, I had given some of the factors what we have to analyze in the project formulation, like technical, economical, managerial, financial, commercial, organizational, and legal. And we had seen what are the factors that are being the factors that are dependent on the project size, like area of operation, amount of investment. Okay, then in the next slide we had seen, like, you know, when I'm setting a company in a society, what are the objectives I have to set? Like there will be two types of objectives. One will be generalized, okay, what are the profits I'm getting out in an annual turnover, okay. Then the second one is an operational objectives, whereby if I'm implementing a project, what could be the results I'm gaining out of it. So that comes under operational objectives. So then we had seen a very important topic called as what are the stages of a project formulation. Now we had seen why we need a project formulation. Now we'll see like what are the different stages whereby you will be formulating a project. So the first one is a feasible analysis, techno-economic analysis, project design, network analysis, input analysis, financial analysis, social cost benefit analysis, pre-investment analysis. In feasibility analysis, you will be just thinking about, is my project idea okay or not? Okay, is my project idea, is it feasible with the further investment? Is when I'm having an idea, is it able to travel in my journey or not? That feasibility you will be seeing. Okay, then okay, if it is not okay, if the idea is not okay with the journey, what improvements I have to do, that you will be seeing in the first stage. Okay, in the second stage, what you will be doing, it is a combination of technology come and economical and technical. So technically, whether you are choosing it correct or not, economically, how well, what is the influence of your project with an economical point of view, that you will be doing the analysis. Okay, in the third network analysis, what you will be doing after doing this first two, you will be dividing your projects into different entities, and in each entity you will be seeing whether the divided entities are they having any relationship or not. Okay, are they having any relationship, what, how much time it takes to complete the single individual entities. So that you call it as project design and network analysis. Nothing but you will be dividing the project into different entities, and you will be connecting those entities in form of a network. It is just like a spider, isn't it? Spider web. What it will be doing, in order to grab some inspect, it will be forming the fibers, and that fiber will be connecting to two different points, right? That line is connected to two different points, and it will be creating a web. Okay, that is called as a networking with small entities and connecting that entities. Okay, then the fourth one is the input analysis. Fourth one is an input analysis, nothing but after dividing the each project into small parts, you will be now analyzing how what inputs you need in order to achieve that entities. Okay, for each individual entities, what are the respective inputs for that. Okay, respective inputs for that. Okay, then the next one is the financial analysis. Financial analysis is like how well you are doing the cash flow management, what is the financial support you need, from where you are getting the financial support, like you are getting it from the government or you are getting it from your venture, or how well you are doing it financially, that you will be seeing. Okay, then social cost benefit analysis. Cost benefit analysis is nothing but not only your cost, you will be even concentrating on the indirect cost which is incurred with your product, not only with the direct cost like machinery, material, labor cost, but there will be some indirect cost. So you will be adding up everything, and now you will be doing what is the cost that is applied on a single product. Okay, then we have, then the last one is a pre-investment analysis. It is just like a consolidation of all these, and you will be creating, you will consolidate is nothing but summing up of all the previous from 1 to 6, and you will be now framing a report in the last stage. This is called as the stages of project formulation. The same thing is here. What I had given in the next slides, I had explained everything in detail. Then we had seen what is a project report, how it looks, and what are the contents that must be there. It is just a concise report or a detailed analysis where you will be presenting it in front of the investors, and you will be having a discussion with them. So what are the contents, like you should have an objectives, you should have what, from where you're getting the raw materials, what is the manufacturing process, where, what is the plant layout you are doing, what are the financial implications, all this you will be writing it, and then you will be submitting. To whom you have to submit this? Okay, so some financial institutes, they'll be granting you the land, like we had seen that Telangana State Infrastructure Corporation, they'll be helping you for the infrastructure development, and they'll be giving you the water supply, and they'll be giving you the land margin. Okay, so to whom you have to submit it, like financial institutes, and there is an institute called as the Small Industry Service Institute, SISI, Small Industry Service Institute. So that you, that will help an entrepreneur to prepare a project report. Okay, then like what are the constraints for the, like when I'm doing a project, what are the constraints? Constraints is nothing but which are the boundaries you have that are making you to come down, or either it can develop you. Okay, there are some internal and external constraints. Internal constraints is limitation of management system, inputs, resources, and outputs. Okay, external constraints are limitation of size, location, the extent of project. External is nothing but like the location of your site, or the the machinery, material, everything will comes under external. Internal is nothing but like what is the structure you are doing, what is the methodology that you are doing, okay, what is the management methodology you are doing, that comes under internal and external. I didn't show this slide before, so I'm repeating. There are two different constraints when you are formulating a project, that is internal and external. Okay, now we'll see why we need a the next topic was why do we need a market and demand analysis. Market and demand analysis is like when I'm producing a product in a market, you should know where you're standing in the market, what is the demand of the product. So I had shown some of the graphs for you. Let me first explain that. Yeah, we were here. So, are you students listening? This is just a recap, and I'll be telling it continuously. Please listen to me. It is just a revision, and it doesn't mean that madam already explained. No need to listen. Okay, I will correct your papers and I will do an analysis on that so that how well you're following me. Okay, so this is a demand graph where I had shown an example of x-axis denotes the apples that are sold per a day. Let me use it. X-axis shows the number of apples that are sold per a day. Okay. Y-axis shows the price. Okay, in terms of pounds. Okay. So now we'll see how well the demand is being changed. At about 0.95, let's say about 0.95 price, the number of apples sold was about 1,000. Okay, about 1,000. Now the price was dropped. Okay, it was about 0.8 pounds. The number of apples sold was about 1,200 apples were sold per a day. When the price was again dropped at 0.6, the number of apples sold was 2,000. Okay, 2,000. At 0.2, the number of apples sold was about 3,500. Roughly, it is about 3,500. So what we are concluding here, as the price is dropping, the number of quantities that are sold was increasing, isn't it? Ultimately, see, if they are giving discount for a product, many people will go and buy. As the price is dropping, demand is more. So demand always depends upon the price of the product. If the price is low, there will be more demand, isn't it? So the best example what I wanted to project is like in a colony there was a house. In the past previous days there was an house, and only that person in the house has one black and white TV. Okay, only that person has a black and white TV. So what happened, the neighbor people, they started coming inside and even they watched the TV. So slowly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 till 10 persons they came inside the house, and daily they used to watch those serials. So after few days, what happened? Slowly, as the price was less, the neighbor person had bought a TV. Okay, so that person now he'll not come inside the previous house, and now he'll be watching in his own house. And after few days, the third person, fourth person, everyone has bought the black and white TV. So now what this TV company people had done, they as the price is dropping out, the price is dropping out, there was a huge demand for the black and white TV. So everyone has bought the black and white TV. So now what the TV company had thought, as everyone, as we are when we are thinking about the price, everyone is able to afford the black and white TV, and we are manufacturing number of units of black and white TV. But now if we do something new to that black and white TV, slowly what happened is TV company people, they started improvising their product, and now after a few days they had started a small color TV. Okay, small color TV with a switch buttons. Okay, so now what happened again, these people thought, okay, now color TV has come, no one is watching this black and white TV. So this they again, these people had again thought to buy the color TV. Slowly the color TV production was increased. Now what happened, after that there was a change in the button system. Slowly we got a remote TVs. Again this color TV production was stopped. Again we got a remote TV. After that again we got a LCD, LED, and slowly they are improvising the product so that they wanted to meet the demand, and even they should get the profits. Demand is nothing but it depends upon the price. The price is low, everyone will buy. But on other side there should be more profits also. How you are getting the profits? By seeing the competition, by seeing how the people are utilizing the product, how they are utilizing, and how well they are luxury life. Everyone wants a luxury life. So I wanted to watch a TV with a touch screen, just like it should be when I am coming TV should on. So such type of TVs I want. So based on the requirements of the people, they took this as a add on, and now they are improvising the manufacturing process and methodology. There was an improvement in the product, and everyone they are not thinking about the price. They want luxury, isn't it? They want luxury. Now no one is using this black and white TV and this color TV with the switch buttons or with a remote control. There everyone is using with a touch screen, and nowadays it is linked with an internet. Okay, smart TVs. Now you are getting smart TVs. I have a 60 inches TV in my home, but it is not a smart TV. What is the use of that? I'm not able to connect it to WhatsApp or YouTube. I can just simply see the channels in that, and I cannot connect it to the Amazon Prime and all, right? So that's why they are taking this luxury requirements, and now they are improvising the product. Thereby there will be a more demand and more profits of the product, right? So that is about doing a demand analysis. Okay, let me go back to the previous slides where I was. Yeah, so that's why we need to check where we are in the market and how well you are doing the demand analysis. Demand analysis is the backbone of the entrepreneur, because you should know how you have to price your product. Like we had seen some of the calculations like CIF and FOB. CIF, cost in insurance and freight charges, and FOB, free on board. So when I'm buying a product from an Amazon, they'll be telling you if it is below 499, you have to pay the shipping cost. If it is above 499, we have to pay the shipping cost. What is the difference in that? What is the difference in adding the shipping cost? And if it is more than 499, why we may not pay the shipping cost? So you have to think on it and study on it. Manufacturing a product or setting up a company is not it is just on one side, but getting the profits out of your business is also very, very important, right? So when you give a price tag to a product, so how you have to even study the same product will be manufactured by your competitor. right? So how he is calculating the product and he is giving the price tag. If you are giving less price to the product, it will okay, to some extent you will have demand for that product, but you should not get loss out of it, isn't it? So that optimization of the price tag to your product is also very very important. From where you will be getting this price tag? Setting by doing the demand and market analysis, by studying the financial analysis of a product. Thereby studying from this, you can give the price to a product. Okay. So the methods of the demand analysis is like market identification, business cycle, product niche, growth potential, and competition. Okay, market identification is nothing but where you will be getting a feedback from the of your current product. The product analyst will have an informal talk with the competitor and the customers, and he will be gathering the information. And the business cycle is of three types: emerging, plateau, and declining. If the it is just like a relationship between a demand of the product and the number of the flow of the goods and services of the product. If the demand is more than the number of goods and services, you call it as emerging. Plateau, but both will be balanced. Demand and the flow of the goods and services both will be balanced. That you call it as plateau. Declining is nothing but if the product what you are manufacturing, if there is a less demand for the number of units you are manufacturing, that you call it as declining. Okay. Always you have to maintain either if you can stand it on emerging or you can stand it on plateau. Never fall it on declining cycle. Okay. Okay, then where were we? Next one was a product niche. Product niche is nothing but where you will be having a feedback with the consumers, and now you will be selecting some particular specialized area where they need some improvement. Okay, they'll be taking a survey from the consumers or the competitors or from the society, and they'll be manufacturing that product to a specified purpose. That you call it as product niche. Product niche is nothing but where you will be developing a specific area in the market. If you, that machinery is only meant for that specific purpose, that you call it as product niches. So the best example was what I had given was HP printers. HP printers where previously it was a common machine for everyone. Now the HP printers are meant for household applications or the normal applications, and the same the HP printers are different for the large scale units. Okay, so that was an example. Second, the next one was the growth. This slide is about how to grow your market, how to grow your product in a market. How can you do this? I had said the best example was a black and white TV. Previously, it was a black and white TV. Slowly, what had happened? They had started the product improvisation, color TV with a button, then the color TV with the remote, then color TV with the sleek model, color TV with the plasma model, again with the LCD model, LCD with the LED, LED with the smart TV. So they started improvising the product. The same mother product, the parent product was there, but small improvements, and they made it. They took the aesthetic luxury as a requirement, and now same. Ultimately, I will be the why the TV is meant for you wanted to watch for an entertainment, or if you wanted to get news or some the information the TV is meant for. Okay, you will be getting some entertainment channels, you will be having some sports, everything. But the way you're watching from the when you compare it from the previous years in 2000 or in 1990s, the picture quality or the pixel quality was slowly improved. Same difference you can see it in the mobile phone. You were having you were having a mobile phone with number buttons, and the size was very big. Slowly the number button, the size was slowly it was the thickness was decreased, and again you got the touch screen, and now you got many improvisations. So that how well, if you do some improvements or if you learn some specialized products, ultimately it leads to a growth, right? So that is the growth slide. Then the next was about competition. Competition is like you have to start just keeping a company in a, just producing a product is also another side. The third side is like you have to even study about what are the environmental influencing factors, like competitions, competitors, how well they are improvising your product. The same product, if they are launching beside to you, they will not come to you, right? So what are the techniques you will be doing in order to travel in that competition? Okay, this is about this slide. And then we had seen about the key steps involved in the market and the demand analysis, where the first one was situational analysis, second one is collection of secondary information, third one is the conducting of market survey. Like we had seen two different surveys, like taking the whole population census survey, or taking a sample of the population, you call it a sample survey. And how, what is the characterization of market. We were till here, we didn't see the demand forecasting and formulation of market plan. Till here we had discussed some of the slides on it. um, Till here we were there. Okay, situational analysis, collection of secondary information, like getting it from the bulletin boards of reserve bank, or getting it from the conference papers. There are different methods of gathering the information, right? I said the primary and secondary. Primary is nothing but when I'm starting a business, if I'm getting the points, if I'm trying to jotting the points for the first time, that you call it as primary information. Secondary information is already the recorded files, you will be studying on it and you will be gathering which is relevant to you, that is secondary information. Okay, then conducting market survey, I had said two different types of surveys. So now this was a diagram about the classification of the market survey, census and the sample survey. Okay, then we had seen like if I'm doing a sample survey, what I will be doing, I'll be selecting a sample from the population, I'll be selecting the sample size, I'll be now preparing a questionnaire. Questionnaire is something but just like a question paper, where I'll be recruiting the recruiting some investigators, and I'll be asking them to give this question paper to everyone, and I'll gather the information, and now I will interpreting the information. So thereby this survey will be, it may help you in doing the analysis, either it could be a market analysis or a financial analysis. I'm getting some disturbance. Are you having any doubts? Are you having any doubts? Are you having any doubts? Yes. It is just a revision. I'm just showing you the slides. So in order to not too much, if I talk, you will not listen. So just for a break, please watch this video. Watch this video. So this is about, let me start again. Bezos learning app. So yes, what you got from him? Yes. So you know this. Why do we do this engineering? What is the difference between an engineering and other studies? I always say that engineering, why do we do engineering, is to get common sense, isn't it? It's to get a common sense. A civil engineer, when you do the same, civil engineer will guide the person to construct the product. He will give the design. He will help the his subordinates, and he will give a common instructions to the person who is constructing. A triple E, an electrical engineer, is concerned about high voltage machines, isn't it? He'll be working with the high voltage machines. If he goes to an current supply or whatever, he will be using his common sense and he'll be working with the machine, right? So when you utilize your common sense with the managing techniques, ultimately you will be becoming a successful entrepreneur in your respective field. It is not like madam is saying that if you wanted to become an entrepreneur, she's showing different approaches, but your common sense with managing skills will lead you a successful engineer and an entrepreneur. So the CEO of Bizu's educational institute, he was a teacher. He was a teacher previously. He was a teacher. So he utilized his teaching techniques and he used the chance to become an entrepreneur, isn't it? So wherever you see this app, everyone is utilizing this app. It's an online app, right? So why can't you do this using your common sense in your particular field and with your managing skills? I think everyone has got a particular managing skills. When I see from students point of view, you will manage my online session. I know how many of the students are honestly listening my class right from 12 to 1. Some will be muting, unmuting, they'll be just muting the screen and they'll be doing their work. It is I don't tell that it is wrong, but you're doing some managing skills in listening the class. Why can't you use this managing skills with your common sense so-called engineer and become an entrepreneur, right? So think of it, think of it. I'm here to come tell the subject point of view to motivate you, but I can't make you as an entrepreneur from your end. If you are having from your heart, you use your common sense with managing skills, you will become an entrepreneur. And not only like studying, even you can study in your BTech and you can sell your products through Amazon also. You know, you can sell your products through Amazon, right? So the same product, if you go it in the market, the price will be different. The same product, when you sell it in Amazon, the price will be it will be more than the product in the market, isn't it? So you can sit it in your home and you can be as an entrepreneur, right? So thanks a lot for listening to the today's recap session. From tomorrow, we will be continuing the syllabus point of view, academic point of view. I will continue my session. Okay, fine. Can I wind up the class?
Yes, ma'am.